Banff National Park. We were hit by hail. Banff National Park, Canada. Heading to the villa that we are staying. Finally, we make it home to our log cabin. Our trip starting from here. We are at Golden Sky Bridge area in Calgary, Canada. So let's the tour start from here. Oh, we also have another friends do a video for us. So hopefully we can combine both story. Got it? It seems like this playground is designed for child plays, but it also have a trail that about 1.5 or 1.8 kilometer for adult to try and track around it. It should be fun. But we are here probably only for a short period of time before we move up to different places. It's a nice place to get away. Okay. There is also a good place to take a pose or viewing the bridge from distant away and watch historical wood carve of eagles, Canadian eagles. This is the starting track that we are beginning to try. It might not be as long, but it's good to measure our energy to really do the right amount of climbing in the next step. Wow, beautiful scenery, beautiful view. This is the upper viewpoint over the other ends of the bridge. It still looks scary when you are scared of height. While others enjoying the sightseeing and picture taking, I'm just looking around what else I can see and find around here. I get to see with my own eyes to standard sound of waterfall from distant away. This is the shot from distant away out of a zip line and see what the activity is gonna be. That's far out away from our reach. There you go. Mau nyoba bungee jumping, tapi kok ngeri juga ya sama ketinggian. So mendingan kita nonton dari jauh aja deh. No. And this is the route of zip line. Hey. There you go. That's the route of zip line. Look like cool thing to do. I don't think I have a heart to do that. It seems like a lot of energy and strength to do it. A view from above the bridge, way high up there. Spectacular scenery. And you're scared of height, this might not be a good place to visit. But it's gorgeous. We are entering the bridge as right now, escorting the other fellow friends across of us. Beautiful scenery, but also scary because the bridge keep moving. Did he get a hold hand? Luckily the metal pole was very well secured to it, so it makes us feel comfortable. See that red recording? Okay. So far as right now, the big season is just in between or just started. As you can tell, so many of them are crowding the road to the hiking space. So that'll be interesting. So what we see up there, I took my pole, but I'm not sure I ever need it. Okay, so far all that track to go out there is flat. It might be going around. Okay. Milky and churning water of this glacier represent what kind of a clay soil that crossing this river alley. It's beautiful, different than many other I've seen before. That's the place we are heading, but the place to get there we need to go around to Takakau Falls. And the track to go up here seems suitable. It doesn't seem as hard as what I see right now, and everyone seems able to do it. And we are all trying to climb at the same time, despite carrying stick along with us. Okay, this the background of a thundering storm of waterfall. Seems so high out there. I wouldn't be surprised if we all gonna get wet. But since the day was clear, so we just go ahead. heading that far as close as we can. Beautiful sound and thundering of waterfall. I will be surprised my camera gonna get wet if I get closer. Thunderous sound of waterfall. As right now we are entering a location of Emerald Lake. You can see the beauty of park. The water seems a little milky based on the quality of soil that run under of it. So the clay comes with it, it makes the water a little tricky. Let me move because the car is coming in. We have a little hike but still manageable by walking distance. Yeah. There's some resorts and lodge and housing around here that rent it daily or weekly. I don't think it won't be cheap. Anywhere in Canada is the resort like this normally costs you about $500 a night for sure. As when we are right now, it's about $400 a night. Right now we are entering a place what we call the Kicking Horse River Valley. Let's see what we find out over there. As you see the quality of water, this is what, as we have been seen before, turning milky because the salt that contribute to the color create this milky look of water. We cannot let being out here anymore. I think we were partially the last few customers that heading to the lake, to the river, and see what we see out here. Mocha Latte River, I call it. This is how it looks like. Enjoying ourselves together. While others doing something else, distant away. We kind of search and check what kind of climb that we can find out here. It doesn't seem a lot of things to do, but end up here. There is a track hiking only on trees because the bears are roaming around this area, so they won't suggest anyone that just wandering around at this hiking track without knowing what they're doing. So we start our day by renting a kayak for the two of us so we can do tandem and also take scenery around us. I can imagine if I do it by myself, it's going to be hard for me to really row and enjoying it, but this is how beautiful it is. It's supposed to be sunny, but the Folks came from the campfires or whatever this forest fires linger around blowing on this area make it look hazy, but actually it's supposed to be sunny. Well, we thought to enjoy the remaining day, hopefully as pretty as it is. As right now we are very much at the edge of the lake, so we might think about heading back because we only ran for an hour. So I let her row towards you all and I just help her out after I'm done with this filming. How beautiful is that little bird out there waiting for us. There's another rowers and on canoe are also keep us company. Very much right now we are sailing across the lake that we are starting from and try to reach at the end of the lake. Luckily the wind wasn't as blowing as strong. Scenery is beautiful. It doesn't seem require a lot of energy to row them out because the calm water today compared to the day before. Well, we just landed on the beach and we saw deer just roaming around this area. One mama and two babies. And they're pretty. And some people are walking nearby and they were not even startled and scared. Well, it's been a good day. Smile, babe. Jeez. We were down there earlier on that lake, and now we were up on the higher hills at the Prince of Wales hotels. I suppose it appears like a castle, but actually a hotel. And also standing by with a friend of mine here. John, turn around. She's my friend here.
Hello.
Say hi.
Hello.
Camera. Yeah, and the rest of them very much walk up to the course. So it's beautiful scenery right now as the sun goes up. Now we are trekking to the trail at Fernie. Perhaps only 3 or 4 kilometers, but I hope we won't have to make it that long. That's a good place to start searching something. Hiking at Fernie. Long trek and beautiful forest preserves. Hopefully we have to put up with bear.
Over to the side, please.
Johnny and his wife trekking toward Fernie Trail. Distance about 3 and 4 kilometers. Hopefully we have an energy to go that far. See what way behind us. And with the stick in hand. Hopefully she'll be able to go that far just by the tool help on the stick. We are walking at Ferry Creek Fall as a group. Probably distant away, but this shady location help us out of sunburn. Beautiful. This is the best roundabout on trekking at a hiking trail near near what this place? Fernie. Near Fernie. All the way every eye can see is all nice and greeny. Beautiful. Right now we're entering avalanche terrain at a track, but that only happens during the snowy season. Of course you won't see that during summertime, but it's still beautiful out here. I can watch two people who walk ahead of me. We made it. Finally, after an hour trekking, we made it to this destinations, the waterfall. It's so beautiful. Now we are boarding two different buses that take us to the glacier. That's why we call it Ice Explorer.
Jump on board, folks. You get plenty of photos in the glacier.
Steep down the slopes. Only this type of truck can go there. I try to film what I can see from outside the scope of my point of view. This is how a six-wheeler climb up and slope down the cliff. Interesting vehicle.
And welcome to the bottom of the lateral moraine. A small little melt pool from the
this is
Athabasca
transition
Glacier
from
and the surrounding glaciers.
hard
We go
sand
through
to the
this
glacier.
and we call this lovingly the tire wash.
As you can see right there.
Surprise, surprise, it washes our tires for us.
It definitely is
That
very
washes all
slicky.
that excess rock flour,
Other
mud,
common
dust,
tires
dirt,
can do that
and
except this
debris
type of vehicle.
from my tires, just so we're not tracking any more than what we absolutely need.
Now we are reaching at Columbia Glacier. As far as your eye can see, everything white. But this is Bunbury with the red mark that we all can go, and we cannot go beyond that. Either slicky or maybe too risky. So they want us not to stay out of this area, stay clear of that red line. The water is so blue over here, as you can tell, and a beautiful scenery surrounding it. Luckily we have a sunny day today. Wow, beautiful. I can tell you how clear the water was, and blue is to indicate how clean it was. That water directly came from the glacier. The glacier is way out there. Glacier descend away. The car only allowed to go as far as Red Boundary yet. We cannot go any further than that because they are not marked for us to walk around. That's gonna be dangerous. This is how clear and beautiful the water was. Bluish just indicate that the water is directly come from the glacier out here. Six-wheeler that designed this kind of trekking. We can only stop in certain place that's safe for us to land on. We are currently heading towards Skywalk, just at the edge and off the glacier. So from the top of this high-end cliff, we'll be able to see what's below us. Snow or grey wolf around this area. Also grizzly bear.
Skywalk.
They are on top of Skywalk. Glass board Skywalk. And it's pretty sneaky. This is just us to clean our feet before we climb up. Very scary, when you're scared of height, because it's really 50-story above the ground. Sorry. That is the view under, just to tell us how far we are actually. My wife didn't want to step up on it. It's just not feeling comfortable about it. That is the side that we are heading. We're just waiting for our turn to get up there. I hope it won't be as bad and won't scare my wife away. We are heading up there with gondola. Hopefully it won't be that scary, but it looks like it's gonna be fun.
The lady told us.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
See what it feels like. It wasn't as bad. This is not like a roller coaster, but it goes high. All we saw is forest underneath us. Beautiful. Guys, we are on top of the wall. Woo-hoo. After all, wasn't that bad. So we handled that okay. Look at this. So no fear. Magnificent view at top of Gondola Tower. We can see the city from this way. This is how close we can scan the city from distant away on top of a gondola tower. A view of a lake from gondola tower. Menelusuri jalan turun dari gondola. Tinggi inilah di puncak gondola. Ini lantai yang terbawah.
You have one. You're good. Have a good day.
Di sini lah di puncak ketinggian dari gondola tower di sebelah arah. Gondolanya di sana, dari sana yang naik ke atas ke bawah. Nah sini cuma a bridge ke batu yang berseberangan jalan. Beautiful. Scary and beautiful. Gondola tower ada di seberang sana. Kita hanya berseberangan melewati jembatan kayu yang disambungkan ke batu yang bersampingan di puncak bukit. Unfortunately, during that journey, my microphones accidentally unplugged. So I just lost my voiceover in my video. Anyway, by the time I get off from my gondola ride and we reach to the Sulphur Mountain, to the Cosmic Ray Station on top of the towers. This is the view surrounding area leading down from the Cosmic Ray Station. There are some exhibitions around gondola lift towers that you can view and see what might be some animals surrounding this area. Now we are in line to join the gondola back down to the ground again. Waiting for our turn.
Yeah, so they don't really care about coming down. They figure you gotta come back somehow.
Come right here.
Now we are viewing the scenery of atop the peak of the tower and heading down. Journey to the ground. It takes about 8 minutes. They call it Cascade Mountain.
And if you guys can believe it, in 2021, in the winter of
the
2021, 3 skiers
gonna be
actually
into-
came down this face of Cascade from the very top. Yeah, they started their journey over at the airfield. It took them 3.5 hours to reach the summit with their skis
We were
on their
standing on
back.
top of the open
They
bus.
started their descent right in that ridge paddle, right in the middle of the summit there at the top. This is the way that they came down. It took them 6.5 hours to get down the mountain. They had to rappel separation program by Parks Canada. That is why this area is closed off. They've added in a bunch of native plant and fish species back into this area here in the hopes that standing just behind Cascade where we were
Mountain Randall,
they're actually
the second
within 100
highest
feet of each other in height
in this area.
very similar altitudes.
View of old Cascade Mountain from Bristol away. We are on a bus tour right now and stop and look up over the roof. Oh, look, the view of the city from the high hill. This is not from the highest peak that I ever been on, but that was high enough for me to see this in a way. This is the kind of ride we were on earlier. A long tail bus is more like Cadillac with a long tail like we used to have in United States, but this car designed differently for tourists. Beautiful. Thank you.
No worries.
Currently we are walking around downtown Banff. We were just cruising around and finding a hiking spot to figure out where our destination next. Right now tourists are at the peak. People is everywhere. People are everywhere just walking back and forth to its destination. Hopefully we find what we like to find. Looking through Green River Valley. I'm not sure if there is any life over there, but so far I haven't seen any fish swimming around. But I assume they are in the deeper water, deeper spot. Beautiful scenery. Just standing right behind it, just from mountains. We are at Moraines Lake recreation area or park, and luckily the rain just recently stopped showering, and we just step in on a wet surface right now. Hopefully it won't be as steep as we try to climb up to the steep terrain up there like what people did. There's so much to see and do over here, but we got to figure out what next to be done. Our friends right here ahead of us. Meanwhile, we try to enjoy any scenery the best we can from the lower level of the lake. As now we are viewing mountain surrounding the lake. And figure out how to climb up that far up there where the boys, kids are going. Right now we are venturing on Lake Lorraine through walking paths. So this is where we are heading to. Good greenies around this area. I was thinking about renting a kayak or canoe, but I realized that the price was really rip off. And it's $60 for an hour? No. So I would rather take a walk on the walking track here, enjoying the sightseeing. The scenery around here is stunningly beautiful. Nothing compare. There's no doubt that everything here is pricey. This is the track that we are traveling, but still pleasant. Unfortunately, we are at the national park. There's no property or shopping around this area. So any sale merchandise they put out around this area, they can take up the price the way they want. I mean, some people have better spending money to blow, so let's do that. Right now I'm here right by the Lake of Lorraine, on the side of the Lake of Lorraine, hanging out with friends and enjoying ourselves. It was a pleasant day despite the rain just poured not too long ago, but at least right now it's clear. It's just a little wetty, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Hazardous walking paths. This is the edge of the Lake Lorraine walking path, so I'll try to film and see how much I can see around here. And you can tell this the barrier towards the edge, that you can go further than that. A beautiful scenery. We are currently visiting Lake Louise at Alberta, and this is the scenery beyond Lake Louise. Thunderous beauty of the Lake Louise and recreation area. As usual, the summertime has always been the busiest time for tourist industry. People just flocking from end to end, as you can tell. Thinking about renting canoe for these particular water trips, but unfortunately the price was unbelievably high for some short an hour excitement for me to really do things together. So I skip it for today. This is the beauty of Lake Louise after recently reopened, after all those wildfires raging around this area for many weeks. The park designed specific way, so they have two ways for people who want to be on the water or people who want to be on the shore lines, like trekking. It does take you quite a bit of miles sometimes to go through this area to enjoy the beauty. We take a half-day breaks and took time to treat ourselves a good lunch in one of a nice outdoor restaurant, Wildflowers, and serve ourselves new pizza for my wife and salad, of course, corn chowder for me. Well, a good treat for along the shore excursion that we thought might be taken. But this city is very touristy. I won't be surprised the rest of them very much just like a gift shop or daily needed. Nothing fancy like Walmart or anything like that. But it's very beautiful designs and clean surrounding area. This is what the way Canada try to offer to tourists, clean and friendly environmental. Right now we are heading to the cruise that take us around the lake in the area of Banff, and it might take about approximately an hour 30 minutes.
Oh, I'm good. Thank you for asking. Welcome,
Finally,
everyone. Welcome to
the
Lake
cruise
Minnewanka.
taking
Welcome
off
to
from the Lake Minnewanka
That is the name of the boat
area.
that we are on today. My name's
We will
Vanya, and I'll
see
be your tour
what
guide for the next hour as we
the
cruise
entire
halfway down the lake into the backcountry
platform
of
of
Banff
this area
National Park.
should be.
But taking us that distance,
That
there's
is
one more
beautiful, and we have
introduction
all
that
those
needs doing. The Sandra Lynn does
person
not
in front
drive
of us
itself.
guide us
Everyone can
as
join me in
far as we
welcoming the amazing, the talented, the lovely.
This is the view of Lake Minnewanka. It's very deep surface freshwater lake because the deepest part of that one is about 500 feet down, and where we are right now is about 200 feet. Wow. And the life on this lake very much is about trout and other local fish. I know it's a bit noisy because people around me are also talking and take pictures. So I just try to take advantage of any opportunity I can. Going to Alberta is talking about the skill climbing or the endurance of about trekking, because there's a lot of walking paths around here that are required for us to go through. But that's the only fun thing. I mean, that's the only part of the thing that you might enjoy besides canoeing or kayaking. It's a beautiful place to visit right here. Traveling at Johnston Canyons is the busiest canyon that I've ever seen. Folk was packed all over the place here. But luckily the weather was just permitting us to travel this far. Normally during a rainy day it's gonna be so slicky. The crowd miles away from the end of canyon to here. Mile along the tracks. I never thought how busy this trekking was for people end to end going through the trek. But it's a beautiful scenery. We're just overwhelmed with all this crowd. Johnston Canyon. People a mile away line up to go through that. So I'm not sure how much deeper in there, but we don't want to take a chance to go any deeper than that. So we'll just stop right here.
Oh, see?